Hi, welcome to the first video of my channel, Frank Tech. I think I want to talk about something, give you 4 solid tips on how to become a great technician and become good at what you do. You can apply it to life, you can apply it to your job and career, but I found these 4 things have really helped me accelerate my career to the point where I want to be right now. Originally, I thought I would take maybe 5 to 10 years to get my license. It only took me about 4. I thought I'd at least take 15 to 20 years to become really good at fixing stuff and not scared of any kind of automotive repair, but here I am maybe 8 years into my career and I can practically touch anything, fix anything. So first tip is to show up early and leave late. A lot of apprentices, I think, don't have a family life or much responsibilities, so you guys can actually show up to work an hour early, leave a couple hours late, and it wouldn't be such a big deal. Why this is important? This shows you're hungry for opportunities. And to be honest, a lot of the learning process occurs before and after work. As an apprentice, you have lots of stuff to clean, lots of shop equipment to fix, so you don't want to be fixing that throughout the day and wasting your day at work not learning anything. So if you come in and you show them, you go and fix everything and you clean everything, like clean the oil drainers and take all the garbages out, clean all the hoists, lube up all the hoists, and everything's good, then obviously it frees up your day to learn stuff. And also the licensed tech's gonna start asking, who did this, who cleaned up my hoist? That's amazing. I'm gonna take this kid and teach him. And basically that's what I call the magic hours, before and after work, where you really accelerate your growth as an apprentice in the automotive industry. Second tip, be a researcher. It's exactly what it says. You have to become proficient at searching up service info. What this does is you are no longer a memorizer, so you don't memorize torque specs, you don't memorize procedures. What you do is you become really quick at searching up your info. That way you can look at what you need, what's got to be done. If you got to replace, a camshaft, like do you have to replace seals? Do you have to replace like different bolts? All that kind of stuff. And then once you get that information, it makes your job so much faster, so much more precise. You're not going to waste time trying to figure your way out around things you don't know. Also makes it great for you to switch workplaces. For example, I started off at Canadian Tire. I got good at searching up information for all sorts of different jobs because, we work on a lot of different cars. So what that helped me to do is when I transitioned into the dealership world was I went to one dealership and I was able to search up a lot of information and get good at fixing a lot of stuff, is because ultimately the only way to fix something is to find out how it works and what can go wrong with it, what's the symptoms, and then you figure out how to fix it. So from then on, I transitioned to 2 more dealerships where I found it just easy to find out the service information. Now I'm back where I started at a Canadian Tire, where we fix all sorts of different cars, every different car out there. And being a good researcher, as my tip suggests, has helped me to be able to fix pretty much everything and find the spec for everything, find the fluid specs for practically everything. Third tip, respect. What I mean by respect is you gotta respect the workplace. It's the place where you respect the workplace and the workplace gives back to you. You gotta make sure your stuff is clean, make sure that you treat all the equipment properly, you don't throw things and not put things back properly, because ultimately at the end of the day, when you do things properly and you treat the workplace with respect, it gives back to you. You're able to make your money better, you're able to learn more as an apprentice, and also respect each other. Everybody's a technician. You gotta respect your neighbors beside you, respect the guys across the shop, learn to respect the management because they're all there to help you make it work. So if somebody's having a struggle, You might not get along with them on a personal level, but because they're in your trade, it's like a fellow tradesman. You gotta go help them out. This builds a lot of respect, not just for the people you're helping, but you get it back as well. You develop a lot of good contacts wherever you go. Through helping other people, you learn how to do things, and you learn how to teach people what to do. And more often than not, they have something to teach you, whether it's on the same job, different day. You get it back, right? I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, Meet the Patels, but the father Patel, when he says the thing, it's always from the bottom of his heart. You gotta feel like that. You gotta feel like, from the bottom of my heart, I want to make my workplace amazing, so I'm gonna respect it. And from the bottom of my heart, these are my brothers in the trade. I gotta respect everybody in the trade. So regardless, if someone's a mess up, someone's a screw up, they've done something bad, you don't have to respect what they've done. You just have to respect that person as a technician. Obviously, respect the profession. Don't talk crap about the profession or whatever, because the profession is you at the end of the day. The last one for now, you gotta own it. You gotta, first of all, own yourself. What I mean by own yourself is show up to work on time, get changed, uniforms tucked in, looking professional, organize your tools, organize your area, do your self-diligence and your own training and learning online, and also ask questions when you're at work. Focus on your demeanor. Make sure, just be a professional in the trade, because if you're not a professional in the trade, who else is going to represent you in the trade better than you representing yourself? So own yourself, then own your progress. You do your training, go learn with technicians, go fight for your apprenticeship, go up to your manager, say, can I work on this? I need to learn this. I'm already comfortable with this. I need more experience in that area. Don't just sit back and let things happen, because nothing's going to happen for you. No opportunities are just going to come to you. Nobody's going to hold your hand in this trade. It's not hard. No one's going to come and say, okay, hey, I'll give you all the knowledge. No, you got to take charge, own your progress. Go figure out what you got to learn, figure out what you need to do to go and be where you want to be at. Which basically is the next point. Own your outcome. Whether this job goes bad, whether this customer is upset, if you had a good pay, had a bad pay, it's all your own fault. So think about it. If something goes wrong, more likely than not, it's like, okay, I didn't check this properly, or I forgot to order this part, or I tried to use this part again when it should have been replaced. I've been through it all. So own your own outcomes. You had a good pay, great. Had a bad pay, great. You own it. So nobody's responsible except for you. Own your workplace. That kind of goes back to respecting the workplace. Own your workplace, because, if things are the way they are and it upsets you, do something about it. If somebody's doing something that upsets you about the workplace, go tell them. Go say something about it. You can have control of your workplace, which also means changing your workplace. If you don't like somewhere, take charge of it. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere that makes you happy, because the reason you want to be in this trade is to make you happy, which leads me to my last point here, is own your trade. This is you. Your trade is you. Everywhere you walk, you're basically a tech. It sounds like a little bit like I'm obsessed with this into my life. It kind of is. Everywhere I go, I'm a tech. I'm a professional tech. I own my trade. I'll make this trade better. So, go over this again. First point of success for today: show up early, leave late. Second point: respect. Third point: be a researcher. And final point, which ties everything together, is own it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this is going to help you make some positive changes in your apprenticeship and in your careers. And don't forget to, I guess if I keep making more videos, subscribe and share my video. I'm Frank Tech. That's my channel, giving you honest advice, honest tech tips, and honest reviews. So I'll see you next time.